Hey guys, welcome to the MangaMark channel. Today I am watching One Piece episodes 759 and 760. We're getting into it on Zoe here. Well, obviously we're getting the background about what happened. We've had like some of the story in the flashback. Obviously Jack from Kaido's crew has shown up. He's looking for Raizo, who we know is the ninja from Wano, who Kinemon is also looking for. So, and that's why Brook kind of warned us, listen, do not mention Wano, don't mention Samurai, right? But it was all because of that. Now, in the flashback, Dogstorm's just showed up, right? We know how this ends up. We know what happens, because we saw like flashes of Dogstorm on one of those kind of crosses. But it's just, I'm wondering, because we know obviously the way he was talking about it, saying that he wants to thank Luffy as well because Luffy saved him too. I think what he means, because Luffy was confused by that, I think what he means is Jack had to leave Zoe to go and try and get Doflamingo out, from the convoy, from the Marines that were taking him to Impel Down. We know now that he failed. We didn't see it, but we know that he failed. But the other people, when our crew got there, was it Sheep's Head, Jin, Rummy, they were still on Zoe. So obviously the Straw Hats have showed up and saved Zoe, but Jack had to leave because of Luffy. Luffy taking down Doflamingo. So I'm wondering in the flashback if we're going to see that. Are we going to see them getting the news about Doflamingo? And I'm worried about, I think we need to send somebody secretly to go and warn Kinemon and Kanjuro. Although that's not going to make a difference because they've got that monkey with them. So the monkey's going to know. I just hope I wonder what they've said. I hope that they don't, but it's quite clear that they're samurai, so it's going to be hard to hide it. So the tension there as to what's going to happen when they find out that, the samurai have actually came here. But yeah, guys, let's get into it. Let's see the rest of this, to see the background of what happened with Zoe leading up to present day, and then hopefully some more information about Sanji, because we still don't know what's happening with Sanji. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Everyone that has, comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's do this. One Piece episode 759. Let's go. Yeah. Do they, they seem absolutely certain, no matter what these, the minks say to them. So that's why I think maybe Raizo is in hiding. Yeah, I think that, they don't, the minks aren't aware of it, but, he's hiding there somewhere in the country, and the Jack and his crew have maybe, a Viva card, and that's why they know he's there. Oh. Yeah, what's the tactic here? From this brief interaction with Jack. Oh, that's a bad idea. Yeah, I get what he's trying to do, but just based on meeting these people for a brief time, yeah, you must be able to see that they're not going to go for that. There's not good people. Oh! Okay! That's all right, okay. We know how this fight ends up, but still, that's impressive. You know, we've seen the destruction that he was doing with that trunk. And he stopped it with his hand. No. You must have seen from like how strong the civilians are. Like even the normal people that are out shopping are like crazy strong. Okay. Oh, bounty, we're getting a bounty? 1 billion. Okay. Maybe my bounty predictions for the emperors was a bit low. if you know we're hitting 1 billion straight away. Is this the first person that? I think he's the first person I've seen that's over 1 billion, isn't he? Okay, so this is he doesn't care. Yeah, he does not care. Even if like he's not here. Yeah, he's going to destroy this place. So there's no point trying to reason with him. Pick that sword up. Oh. So I'm guessing that. Oh, is that right in the forehead he got him there? Oh, he must be feeling that. Yeah. Okay. Dogstorm. I'm guessing that Jack is like a genuine devil fruit. Like he's not like the rest of these ones that have got the smiles. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, you don't get a billion berry bounty if you're going to get taken down that easy. Yeah, Luffy did say that he thought he was strong. I think Luffy has that instinct. When he meets someone, he's like, you can tell when somebody's strong. Yeah. Yep. Well, he must have got taken down by Fujitora and Sengoku. Oh. Well, this could actually work in our favour because they're not going to know what this is. Yeah. And the people with devil fruits. Okay. So how are they gonna... Okay, Jack looks like he's not fazed by it. Which is surprising because it's still... Yeah. It's still seawater, isn't it? So I thought maybe his, like, he would have went to his human form. It's approaching night time, so... Don't tell me, do they fall asleep even, like, in the middle of a battle? You know, because that could be a problem. Oh my god, yeah, that was about to happen here. So that's Cat Viper woke up. Okay, but they're not falling asleep. That's good. At least... Oh, what? Seriously? Well, yeah. You can switch it out, but why not? They must really hate each other if they're not willing to kind of team up to take this guy on. Okay, let's see Cat Viper. That's a big cat. That is a big cat. Okay. Let's see it. Yeah. I'm guessing, yeah, he's going to be at least just as strong as Dogstorm. Okay. Yeah, both of them. Impressive. Mm-hmm. Ooh, don't, ooh. Okay. Yeah. Brooke was right to, Brooke was right to warn us. We need to get, we need to get word to Kinemon and Kanjuro right away and keep Momo hidden. Oh! Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's see him. Oh my god, he's massive. 1 billion. Right. He looks a lot cooler. Like that haircut. Age? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, because mammoth. But that haircut looks a lot cooler in his human form. I'll give him that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh! Okay, so Beppo and Law's crew was already there when this was happening. Mm-hmm. Oh. Jack, like the fact that we know that Jack won, like it just must show how crazy this, how strong this guy is. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh man, I love like you know Dogstorm and Cat Viper. I love their designs. I think their designs are great as well. It's going to end here. Yeah, it's going to end, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. You know this like confirmation then like 1 billion bounty for Jack. I really like his human form. His well, let's just say his normal design. Because when I saw the haircut when he was like the woolly mammoth, I was like, oh man, this guy's gonna look ridiculous. But no, he looks badass. He looks intimidating, which is great. You know, just Oda's been killing it with the designs. You know, I know that obviously there's a lot of like joking ones he does earlier in the series, especially in the Grand Line, with some of the groups. But my God, he's been killing it. Just the supernovas, the emperors, just like you know, obviously Whitebeard's commanders, and now bloody, it looks like so it makes me excited to see the other two because we know that he's got 3 people at the same level under him. So it's Jack. I can't remember what they called them. Like they had a name for them. They're like Kaido's right hand men kind of thing. But there's another 2 of them. So it makes me excited because we saw Whitebeards, we've seen Shanksy's, we've seen Blackbeards, but I'm excited to see like the direct subordinates of Kaido and like Big Mom as well, uh, and see what they're all about because this is a good intro. It's a good intro here, but then again, like Dogstorm and Cat Viper. This is what makes me kind of think like because the 2 of them seem like really strong as well. And you've got all of these kind of minks there, and like they showed that even like the normal minks that aren't warriors are strong as hell. So, like, how crazy Jack must be that he wins this, because we know how it ends up. We know the outcome of this. Oh man, but yeah, and I wonder what do they get like so what happens to them at night time? Because I remember Carrot saying something like that, and it made them like the way she described it was like like werewolves kind of thing. Because she said like was it a full moon? She said, wasn't it? She was like, you're lucky it's not a full moon. So what happens to the minks when it's a full moon? That's another question. But yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Obviously, we're getting to see what's happening here, but it's really Wanda that's telling this story to the Straw Hats. And you know, rarely enough, Luffy's quite invested in this story. It's rare for someone to be telling Luffy like a background or like a, you know, a story, and he's tuned in. So that's good. At least they're paying attention. But I'm interested to see how it goes downhill, because right now it looks as if the minks are holding their own. But you know, we know where it goes. Now, what I'm curious about is what is the, because at first I just thought that the samurai Wano thing that Brook was warning us about was because of this, was because it led to the destruction of the country, which is why Brook was like, don't mention it. But the way Cat Viper was talking about it there was like, you know, if any samurai or anybody from Wano set foot in this country, I'd get them. So it makes me think maybe there's a grudge there even before this happened. I don't know. Or I don't know if he's maybe just saying that to be like, listen, these, you know, samurai or Wano have brought this to our door, so I'm really angry about it. I don't know, the way he said it made me think that like he doesn't like samurai or the country of Wano in general. So maybe there's a grudge, which makes it strange then. If that is the case, it makes it strange that this is the place they chose to meet, you know? If like, because if there's Kinemon and like Raizo and Kanjuro, do they know like about that, if there is a grudge there? And if that's the case, why would they choose to meet here? You know? We know why Law chose to meet here because of Beppo. And because it's a good, do you know what? It's a good place to have a rendezvous because there's no fixed location. You know? If you've got the Reaver card, then you can like, instead of having to locate the country, you just have to go the direction of the person that's on it to find it, basically. Which is good, because if you don't have a Reaver card of someone that's on Zo, it's going to be hard to track it down. But yeah, let's get into the next one. Let's get into the next one and see how this ends up. Because we know it must spill into the next day, because we saw Dogstorm on the cross. So Dogstorm's going to come back into play. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. Let's do it. One Piece episode 760. Let's go. Oh, well, there you go then. That makes sense. 5 days. So, you know, that's why they've been switching out. You know? So Jack is, yeah, he must be crazy. Like, oh, we're getting into Emperor Cruise now. This is great. And like, you know, Dogstorm and Cat Viper to be going up at, yeah, like they're doing some damage to him, to go up against, you know, someone of this caliber of an Emperor's crew shows you how strong they are. But then again, like the fact that Jack's been fighting them back to back for 5 days, 5 nights. So, like, Luffy and Zoro are probably getting pumped up listening to this story, knowing we're going to have to fight them. I like his weapons too. I don't remember. I know they've got a name. I can't remember what they're called. Those kind of curved, like sickles kind of thing. I was just going to ask that. Like, if they're fighting for 5 days and they're being taken down, like, there's no way they're lasting that long. But that makes sense then. If they've got waves, like, of reinforcements coming from the sea. Oh, yeah. See? Zoro heard that. He's like, oh, really? Yeah. Understandable. You know, fighting them non-stop for 5 days. Oh, okay. A weapon. Poison gas weapon, you say? Caesar? Okay. That makes sense. Right. Oh yeah, where is Caesar right now? He was with us on Zoe, wasn't he? When we got there, he was definitely there when Sanji and Nami and that got there and was fighting that sheep's head. Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense then. Yeah, considering how strong those two were. And, okay, and they've got protective gear on. Punk hazard stuff. So, that's how they ended up strapped to those crosses. And tortured, okay. Yeah. And this, what they experienced here, even the more reason why Brooke said to us, yeah, do not mention it. Don't mention Wano. So, this must be when they got word about Doflamingo. And that's what Dogstorm was talking about, because Jack had to leave. And that's why Luffy saved them. Because this guy, like, he's not... I don't even think he's listening to what they were saying. Like, I think this guy just wants to destroy, like he's saying. You know? I think he probably knows that, you know, they don't know anything. But doesn't care. He just wants to enjoy it. No, that was because of Doflamingo. Yes, see? I knew it. That's why he said that to Luffy. Dogstorm knows it was Luffy, the news about Luffy beating Doflamingo that made him leave. Yeah. Called it, yeah. Yeah. That's, yeah. That's why... That's why he made that comment, you saved us in every way. So Wanda didn't know that. Right. Yeah. So just try and remember that. Just try and remember that when Kinemon shows up. Okay. Oh, right. This is good. We're getting to see what happened when they actually got there, right? Yeah, and this is good because now this will probably give us answers about Sanji and Caesar. Oh, that's... Yeah. That's how this all kicked off. And then Sanji has to kind of come in and save them. Actually, because of the poison gas, Caesar might actually come in handy in this situation as well. The fact we've got him with us, and he created it, obviously. Oh, man. Oh, it's the fact that we're getting into it now with, like, Emperor's Crews. I love that so much. Like, how far we've come since getting to the Grand Line. And you know, in fact, you know, that's a good idea. Tell Momo to stay in his dragon form. You know, just once we find out about, like, the story about Wano and the samurai, just tell Momo just to keep pretending he's a little dragon. Does Caesar recognize it? You must recognize his weapon, surely? Oh, that's, what was his name again? Is that Pedro? No. Yeah, okay. That's Pedro. Right. See, now it's all came together. Just good. But can Caesar not kind of get rid of this gas with his devil fruit? The world is waiting for them? What does that mean? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that was an interesting line there from Pedro. Those two men, the world is waiting for them. Obviously, he's talking Dogstorm, Cat Viper. So what does that mean? I would need more information about that. Obviously, we know that when they were, younger back in the day, they travelled around the world. So I don't know if it's got, because he knows Shanks. Dogstorm knows Shanks. Interesting. But yeah, it looks like if we're sticking with this, we're getting this kind of flashback to continue on. It looks like in the next episodes we'll get an explanation as to what's happened with Sanji and with Caesar. Because both are gone. Unless is Caesar with Momo, maybe? Oh, wait a minute, have I remembered that wrong? Is Caesar hiding with Momo? Or is he gone? I can't remember what they said about that. I can't remember what they said about Caesar, guys. I don't know if he's... Did Sanji take Caesar with him? I don't know if that was mentioned. Guys, if it's not a spoiler, can you clarify that for me? If that was mentioned about Caesar? Because I can't remember if he's there or not. But obviously it's very handy that we have him with us, because I didn't realise the place was going to still be filled with poison gas. So Caesar being there is perfect, Caesar can get rid of the gas and then Chopper can treat them. But yeah. Oh, man. Okay. And that's the thing, even Jack... There's no way Jack's dead, right? There's no way. They've set up Jack like that, showing how strong he is, him taking on them for like 5 days. A billion berry bounty. And he's one of the three main ones of Kaido's crew. There is absolutely no way they have set him up like that and then they're going to kill him off screen. absolutely no way in hell, right? We are going to fight him at some point. The Straw Hats are going to fight him at some point. You know, because you saw Zoro when he heard them talking about how strong he was. He was kind of like, oh, really? Okay. Because we know Luffy's going to fight Kaido. Luffy will be fighting Kaido. So we're going to have, and my prediction is, with the three guys that they spoke about that are under, like the main ones under Kaido, Jack being one of them, my prediction is that Zoro's going to fight one, Sanji's going to fight one, and Law is going to fight one. Because obviously Law is still part of this alliance and he wants to take down Kaido with us. So he's going to be there for that. Oh. It's good stuff. You know, it's just, this arc is just, it's, with all this too, giving us this context, this background, it's kind of building to the tension of what is going to happen when they realise that we came here with Samurai from Wano. Because that's going to be a problem. I'm just hoping the fact that it's made clear now that Luffy taking down Doflamingo actually saved them, as well as Chopper and them showing up. You know, Sanji defeating the ones that were still there, and then Chopper treating them all for their wounds. So the fact that we've done that much for them, hopefully that will kind of make them not lose the plot, right? I'm hoping that's enough goodwill we've earned with the Minks for them to basically be like, right, okay, you know, let's calm down. You know, our country was destroyed. You know, our leaders kind of maimed on crosses and everything. But you're our saviours, so let's not attack. Let's not go for it. But yeah, I feel like this is going to. I know that Wano is a future arc in One Piece, right? I don't know when that comes into play, but I know at some point we're going to go to Wano. That is going to happen. And I feel like this is it. We're building to it. You know? I don't know exactly what the setup's going to be. I don't know what Kaido wants from them. But I feel like we're building towards like Wano and like Kaido. It's all going to come together once we get the full story. But yeah, good stuff. Like, just, I have questions. I feel like those questions are going to be answered, a few of them anyway, in the next episodes, like I'm saying, because we're with Sanji now. We're with them like when they got there. So my guess is that Sanji is going to see his bounty poster with the Only Alive, and then, you know, but how's it going to go down? How's he going to explain it to the crew? You know, because Nami and them were being very vague with us about what had happened. So yeah, I'm just like this. This arc has been great. It's been great. It's, you know, introducing all these new characters, and I feel like it is a setup arc, much like Jaya. And I love Jaya so much, but I feel like this is kind of similar to that, where it's like, right, this is building up and giving you context for the arc that we're going to actually get into. Here's the motivations. Here's the history. Here's everything that kind of leads into why we're going to take on this person, or why we have to go to this place. You know, that probably being Wano is what I'm guessing is what this is setting up. Oh man. But yeah, guys, good episodes. Like I'm saying, loving the arc. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Everyone that has comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.